In the late 90s, when I was a university student, I lived in a typical student share house. It was a rambling old place with several bedrooms, a kitchen, 2 lounge rooms and a bathroom. A big backyard with a table tennis table in it completed a pretty nice setup. The house was a deceased estate, and there was some furniture left and a few boxes of old magazines. It was allegedly haunted by the lady who lived her entire life in the house and had died in my bedroom. I was sharing the house with 2 girls and 2 guys, and quite often, late at night, we could hear what sounded like someone walking around the house, checking that the doors and windows were locked and the house was secure. Being students, we always assumed that it was another one of the housemates trying to be funny, but no one ever owned up to it. Someone suggested that it must be the ghost and that we should just let it be. From then on, whenever something strange happened, we put it down to Nanna, as we christened her, and tried hard to make her feel as welcome as possible. We set a place for her at our dinner parties, made sure the house was locked, and always said hello when we came home and good night before going to bed. Some of the old magazines in the boxes were TV Week with various game shows circled. So we put what was clearly the old lady's favourite chair in prime position in front of the TV and made sure that we put the game shows on if we were home. Our house and Nanna became quite well known at our university, and lots of people were keen to come over and sit in Nanna's chair. Funnily enough, they always seemed to lose their nerve. All of us felt quite protective of her. If we felt a visitor was making fun of her, more often than not, they were quickly shown to the door. We never felt threatened or watched or even slightly uneasy in the house. Quite the opposite, in fact. It was almost like a warm blanket of reassurance every time we came home. We could still hear her doing her nightly checkup, but none of us ever saw her. The year ended and most of us were graduating and moving on. The happy house we had was breaking up, so we decided that we should all head out for a night on the town to celebrate a wonderful year. We booked a taxi for 8 p.m. and opened the front door, leaving the security door closed. 3 of the housemates went to get ready, while 2 of us went to the backyard for a game of table tennis and a beer. 8 p.m. came and the taxi arrived and sounded its horn. The others were still getting ready upstairs and we weren't paying much attention in the backyard. So before any of us could get to the door, the taxi drove off. 10 minutes later, we were on the phone to the cab company to order another cab when the doorbell rang. Opening the security door, we found a cab driver. We asked him if he had just been to the house, and his answer still makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
I got here a little while ago. The old lady behind the screen door said you weren't ready and to come back in 10 to 15 minutes.
We decided not to go out that night. Instead, the 5 of us sat in the main lounge room and had a few drinks with Nanna to thank her for making us so welcome in what was obviously still her home.